Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Thursday, January 23rd, 2025. Time for another regular morning vlog. Each morning I come in here, turn on the lights and camera to talk briefly about what I've been doing next and how it's going in my endeavors to make content creation indefinitely sustainable. So here we go. Let's start by talking about yesterday. Wednesdays are always a potpourri of things that a smorgasbord, if you will, of things to do. I get a lot of little things done, and that's exactly how this Wednesday was, even maybe more so than other Wednesdays. In the morning, I began shot the stand-up for the long form that I prepped the previous day and got it ready. I had a little bit more time in the morning once that was done, a little pre-edit on it before my arcade call that I mentioned the other day. And during that time, I went ahead, chose my Friday plays, did a little research on it, worked on the thumbnail, did all that. And then around lunchtime, I participated in a call with My Arcade and one of their big buyers. It was one of the sales guys at My Arcade that I've met through CES who asks me to assist him as kind of a guy who knows games personality, kind of to sit on these calls with him. These calls, it's one call. Anyway, it was an opportunity to help them out a little bit more and make a little bit more revenue for a couple hours of work, and got that done. Haven't heard back from them. I guess it went well. Seemed to go well. Head out for some lunch. Came back and completed the long form that I wanted to do yesterday. So I had last week received a box in the mail from my buddy at PlayOn, who works with Atari for their distribution and manufacturing, and it included the 4-pack Butcher Billy. Oh, it's up. Where's it at? It's behind my head. It's right there now. Yeah, it's added to my collection. I guess it's behind my head. You can't see it, but it's this new 4-pack of XP cartridges in these foil boxes. They were limited edition, pre-ordered back in December of 2023, finally arriving. Anyway, I wanted to open them because I don't keep stuff sealed. I want to look at it. Put that video out yesterday. Happy with it, of course. Still dealing with some of the stats coming off of a couple weeks ago CES, but it did overnight 3,700 views already and still growing. So there's another video in the arsenal. So we got the one on Monday. No, Tuesday, right? We didn't get one on Monday. We got a video out on Tuesday. That was the one with the sponsorship. We had a new one out yesterday afternoon, Wednesday. I'll be getting Friday plays out for Friday, and then hope to do an editorial for Saturday, plus George's bit by bit. That'll be a 5-video week. That's good. Now we need the stats to be commensurate with that. We'll talk about that in a second. In the late afternoon, as I was waiting to start the podcast with Kat and Will, my wife has expressed an interest in helping out with this endeavor. I mean, she helps out with support, of course, and moral support and being here and tolerating my tomfoolery, but she had an interest and said, would you like to help out with the social media posting? And it's just one of the many things that I do that takes a little time. And frankly, I don't do it as well as I could because I do it quickly to move on. And so she's like, I would be interested in that. I spend a lot of time in the day waiting. She works from home and on a computer all day, and often she's not busy all day. She's killing time between tasks. So anyway, I spent a little time yesterday with her talking about the beginnings of getting her access to different systems so that she can see what needs to be posted and where, and how to get access to thumbnails. And anyway, so she start assisting with that. She did her first post yesterday, and so hopefully the next one today. And we'll start adding in the Twitter and Blue Sky and Instagram and all the other things to her. Right now she's starting with Facebook, where she's most comfortable, and then we'll work our way up to the others. But awesome to get a little help on that and help to build the brand and time I don't have to spend doing that stuff eventually is my hope. If she continues to like it and doesn't decide it's not for her. So, and then in the evening, 1980s Now with Kat and Will last night, and that episode, if you want to hear the finished version, will be out Monday. That's when 1980s Now publishes their stuff. Okay, let's talk about the stats. Man, I said let's wait till stuff comes down off the CES hill, and we can start climbing again, please. Stats down just a little bit today from yesterday, not measurably, but not substantially. Here's a little chart that I have. Of course, you know I'd like to be at or above this midpoint here, which is 13,000 views and 80 subscribers. Down a little bit from yesterday, 12.2 thousand views average over the last 7 and 131 subscribers. Still good traction, but nowhere near where we were. And I kind of thought we would settle into something a little bit higher, but It's a long year. There's a lot coming. We still have we wrote a lot of checks back at CES that we will cash throughout the year, mostly in the second half. So a lot of that stuff won't start hitting until June timeframe. So in the meantime, other stuff to do. I think remember we talked back when like the week leading up to CES, and I got a couple of angry comments saying all you do is post my arcade stuff, blah blah blah. Well, in that week, yeah, but yeah, there's going to be nothing probably for the next probably three months at least. Things might start picking up maybe in the spring, maybe April, May, we might start to see stuff in advance of June. But even then, some of the big stuff doesn't hit till August. So we'll see how it goes. All right, jumped ahead. Subscriber count. Well, you saw kind of how our stats were doing. Yesterday we're at 77,002, and today we're at 77,300, and more than a half, maybe about pushing 3/4 or so. Today then, it's Thursday. I'll be working on the Friday plays, as you know. New podcast dropped today. The one we edited on Tuesday is now out and available to enjoy wherever you listen to podcasts. I will work the Friday plays today, as I always do. I do a little bit of writing and record the stand-up in the morning, and then after lunch I come back and shoot the gameplay and put it all together. I'll release that to members on YouTube today, and I will publish it for public release tomorrow, of course. Standard deal. Then I have a real solid idea of what I want to do for an essaytorial on Saturday, but I haven't done any writing for it yet. I'd hoped to get to it yesterday and didn't, so hopefully a little bit of writing. If not, it'll happen tomorrow because I think I can get it done in a day. Try to do some writing for that. And then finally tonight, going to see a horror movie, new film called Presence, a spooky ghost story, haunted house kind of movie. I'm going to see it with some friends, and I think my daughter's going to go too, which is awesome. We're horror movie buddies, so I'll check that out tonight. And still noodling about some changes in how we look at stats. The numbers coming up are the thing I'm going to do right now since they're dipping, but I'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow, I think, and we'll ruminate over the weekend and get your thoughts and ideas and see next week where we go from there, because I think some adjustment is in order. Maybe not the number adjustment, but maybe the scale. We'll see. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Anyway, let me go ahead and get after it today. I've got stuff to do, and I got my work lined out. Thank you, of course, for popping in to check out today's vlog, if that's what you did. If you're one of those fun people that are here every day, I love you for that. Thank you for coming back day after day. I'm here day after day. I love seeing you here too when you're able. Have a great Thursday as we wind up this week. Don't forget to do something good for yourself, though. And I'll talk to you again next day.